So I'm an assistant meteorologist at K-State, and then I'm the manager of the Kansas Mesonet, a statewide network of weather stations that collect data, environmental data across the state.
And how many did you say there are?
Currently we have 80 weather stations that collect data across state on all four corners, and they collect all the typical weather data that you'd expect: temperature, humidity, wind speed, wind direction, and we do those at multiple heights. And then we also measure solar radiation, soil temperature, soil moisture, so underground at multiple depths. And then probably one of the most important things in agriculture and in Kansas, precipitation as well.
And how do you get the information out to folks?
Yeah, so you can find that data real time on our website. That's mesonet.ksu.edu. So that's spelled mesonet.ksu.edu. People can look at the real-time data on the website, and then they can go up to the menu in the top left. There's 3 bars, and they can access ag tools such as growing degree days, inversions, soil moisture, soil temperature. Then they can also look at different precipitation tools and historical data. They want to download data from a previous time. They can get both hourly and daily data back as late. This network started in the 80s, so we have data back to 1986 at 13 locations.
And have there been any trends in the data?
Yeah, so it's hard to look at trends in just 30 years worth of data. We kind of snapshot climate data in 30-year segments. And so when we look at those, we're seeing temperatures overall average warmer than normal, and that's by a couple tenths of a degree a decade, so not significant, but enough that over a long periods of time we're looking at a degree or two, and so that starts to lead in subtle changes. And those aren't just new record high temperatures. We're seeing that with the low temperatures mostly, where at night we're just not getting as cold as we used to, and that's led to a lot of various issues in ag. The other thing that we're really noticing is the precipitation trends. We're seeing bigger gaps between precipitation. We're also seeing, when we do get precipitation, we're getting really heavy rain that unfortunately has a lot of negative results, both with flooding and erosion and whatnot. So you kind of get a double-edged sword where you're getting more drought, and at the same time, when you get precipitation, you're feeding the other end of the spectrum as well. And with warmer temperatures and precipitation, you also notice the trends in snow. And we're getting less snow here. We're seeing more winter rainfall, which can be good or bad, but the moisture doesn't go into the ground quite as effectively as it could, especially after a long period of drought where the soils become hydrophobic and basically prevent water from penetrating in. And they need that slow, nice, gradual infiltration from snowmelt to really help reduce some of those impacts of drought.